We're now at TU Braunschweig. This is the Wearable Computing Lab, which I've been leading since last April. So in our Wearable Computing Lab, we're building a small intelligent device to support the life of everyone. So if you walk across a surface, you leave your footprint on the top of it. And what we're doing is we're measuring the prints that you leave on surfaces, not only with your foot, but also with your body. So your hand, your arm, your shoulder, your back, of course, including also your foot. And let's say, if you want to know the interaction of your child with other child, you can probably use a toy that we have developed, which measures the interaction of the child with this toy. And from the way that the child interacts with this toy, we can know how his inner feeling is, whether he's feeling alone, whether he is willing to play with the other child, and so on. So we're making a matrix-like textile, so we have this kind of fabrics fabricated on the huge textile machines. We put it into 3 layers. At each crossing point, you have a pressure sensor. So all this thing here, what you see, is a 60 by 60 pressure sensor, and we put it into the toys. And of course, you can use it also for other purpose. Say if you put it onto the table, you put object on top of it, you can identify what kind of object it is. And of course, you can also if you put it onto the ground, you can detect who is walking on top of it, how is the pace. If you have problem with your legs, we can basically detect how your leg recovers after operation simply by you walking on the top of your floor. The kernel idea is not to put something into the textile, but turning textile itself into sensors. So what you see here itself is textile, but it's already the sensor matrix itself. So that's the idea. If you make an external sensor in there, they're probably rigid, so you feel uncomfortable. But if you make textile itself into sensors, they're just normal textile, and you don't feel anything different from your default t-shirt. In our Wearable Computing Lab, we are working on a quite cross-disciplinary area. So first we have to have physics, electronics engineering, computer science to build the small intelligent platform to get data, and of course to understand the high-level information out of this data. And on the other hand, because we are dealing with people, we have to cooperate with people from social science, psychologists, for example. And of course, there are also design factors in there. And if you want to really push it to the mass market, there's also industry partners. How do you fabricate it, and how do you push it to the market? And the kernel merit actually for my work is that we are building one hardware platform and one data mining tools that can be used for multiple purposes. So in the very end, for each application, we just need small modification, and then for the normal citizen, the price will become acceptable. Every people can buy almost the same mobile phone. And according to my own use, what I want to use my mobile phone, I download apps on top of it. And the price of the mobile phone can be greatly reduced, and I can see the same with this piece of smart fabric that we're doing now. So we're aiming also for the large population, really like the population of the whole Earth. Same hardware, so the price also reduced down. So that's my ultimate goal, really.